Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation Skyfall. Turn 6.1, Germany. It is January 1939. Germany has 4 tech rolls. First, I tried for radar at a 7 or higher. PB generated a 7, so I succeeded. Second, I tried for improved factories at a 7 or higher. PB generated a 12, so I succeeded. Third, I tried for improved construction at a 7 or higher. PB generated a 10, and I had my first above average tech for this game. I advanced to stage 2 for improved construction. Fourth, I tried for long-range aircraft at an 8 or higher. PB generated a 7, so I failed. Okay, it's at the start of turn 6, Japan aligns Siam, and so I've already moved them up to 32, and I've given them the units in Siam. Germany declares war on the Commonwealth and France, so Great Britain goes to full production at 25, FEC goes to full production of 14, ANZAC goes to full production of 7, France goes to full production of 18, and USA gets a +5 income increase, so they're at 16. And Germany also declares war on Poland. I'm not going to be planning any attacks on Lubelski, Podlachia, or East Poland. And East Poland's worth 1 IPP, so Britain will increase to 26 IPP for East Poland. Okay, so let's see how careful a job I can do this time. Purchases. Germany has 24 IPP to spend. I will purchase 3 cavalry for 9, 1 airborne infantry for 3, that's 12, 1 marine for 4, that's 16, and 1 air transport for 8, that is 24. All right. Let's start the process. Combat movement. Okay. There'll be some movement here in the sea zones because I'm going to be doing a little sea lion action. All these attacks were really inspired by Silk. He gets full credit. I just did some editing to his good idea. So I apologize to Panzer J for what's coming. Don't blame me, blame Silk. So this naval transport in A12 is going to pick up 2 infantry from Western Germany, move through the Kaiser Wilhelm Canal into A11. Then all the other naval units, which consists of a light carrier, a battle cruiser, a coastal defense ship, a destroyer, 2 torpedo boat destroyers, and a coastal sub, will move through the Kaiser Wilhelm Canal with that naval transport. This group is going to go into A23, and they'll form a screening force, which consists of a light carrier, a battle cruiser. No, the battle cruiser's in the continuing force. Light carrier, coastal defense ship, destroyer, 2 torpedo boat destroyers, and a sub. And then the continuing force of the battle cruiser and the naval transport carrying the 2 infantry. The plan is for the 2 infantry to get dropped off in an amphibious assault on southern England. Okay, so I asked Panzer J if he wanted to scramble. He does want to scramble his seaplane. He does not want to scramble his fighter. His seaplane could hit my coastal sub of the screening force. All right. Then from Bavaria, 1 air transport will pick up 1 airborne infantry and fly to southern England. And drop that airborne infantry off for an airborne assault. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will land in Western Germany. Also, while we're here in Western Germany, one seaplane will go on maritime air patrol in A-23. It can't participate in the attack, but it is combat movement, so it's going to go out there now. And then one fighter from Western Germany will go 1, 2, 3 to southern England, and it will land in A-23 on the light carrier. So that's pretty much everything that's going into southern England. I did ask Panzer J if he wants to scramble his fighter into that battle, but since there's just a militia defending, he did not want to do that. Okay. Let me just double check if I've missed anything involving this. Okay. Next, we've got some movements down towards Alsace-Lorraine. I'm going to go right into the teeth of the Maginot Line. So from Western Germany, 3 light armor, 5 medium armor, and 4 self-propelled artillery will go 1, 2 right into the Maginot. From Western Germany, this medium bomber is also going to southern England. 1, 2, 3. And it will land in Western Germany with the air transport. So, forgot to mention the medium bomber is going into southern England. Okay, Western Germany. 2 fighters and this tactical are going to fly to West Poland, 1, 2, and they will land back in Western Germany. Also from Western Germany, the 2 motorized infantry will tow 2 artillery down to Donaslavsky. So 1 to Eastern Germany, 2 into the Donaslavsky. So note that the motorized artillery will face a river penalty crossing here. From Slovakia, 2 infantry will walk up to Donaslavsky. They don't face the river penalty. From Western Germany, 3 infantry will go into West Poland. From Berlin, 2 cavalry will go into West Poland. So I've got 3 aircraft and 5 land units there attacking West Poland. And then from Berlin, these 2 cavalry will go to Bavaria and then into Alsace-Lorraine. From Bavaria, going into Alsace-Lorraine, I will bring 4 infantry, 1 mountain infantry, into Alsace-Lorraine. So the things that have not moved are this militia, this anti-aircraft artillery, and this airborne infantry. All right, let's do some sub-movement. From A-28, 1 submarine will move to A-27 to conduct convoy raiding. This is all contingent upon my understanding that his light carrier is in A-18. If that's not correct, then I'll do convoy raiding in A-28, but I believe it's in A-18. Okay, and then down in A-44, I've got another sub, and it's going to move up to A-27 and convoy raid there. Okay. Think I've got some Spanish moves to make. Yep. I'm going to go after the Canary Islands. Let's rotate the camera down a little bit. Okay, so he's got the Spanish Republicans there in the Canary Islands. I'm going to go from Galicia and Leon with an air transport and a fighter and an airborne infantry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me go with the air transport by itself. So the air transport will go down 1 to Western Andalusia, 2 to A44, 3 to Rio de Oro. I don't think that's on camera. 4, 5 to A44, 6. No, I guess I don't have enough movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what's happening. Yeah, so I can land back in Western Andalusia with that air transport. And my fighter from Galicia and Leon will go 1 to Western, 2 to A44, 3 to the Canary Islands, 4 to A44, 5, and land in Western Andalusia with the air transport. So we'll take that chance there in the Canary Islands and see what happens. And then over here in C-Zone P60, my sub will go on raiding duty there and convoy raid there. So I have 3 convoy raids to roll for. And I do believe that's all my combat movement. So let's go in order kind of top to bottom. C-Zone A23. We should do C-Zone A23 first because hypothetically I could miss every time. No, I guess no matter what, all he can do is kill my coastal sub, really. He's got a seaplane that has a shot at 3 versus my coastal sub. And he hits. And then I've got, let's do 2 torpedo boat destroyers at 2. Miss. And then I've got a destroyer at 4. Hit. Okay. So the seaplane dies and my coastal sub dies. All right. Then Southern England. So I have 1 battlecruiser bombardment at 3. Nope. And then I've got 2 infantry at 2. Miss. 1 airborne at 3. Miss. 1 fighter at 6. Miss. And 1 medium bomber. Miss. So everything missed. Hopefully he will miss too with his militia, because otherwise I'll lose 2 infantry. Okay, good. So we'll try again. 2 infantry at 2. Miss. 1 airborne at 2. Miss. 1 fighter at 6. That's a hit. Okay, and then he's got the militia gets another shot. Miss. All right, so I take Southern England, which is worth 3, with an airborne and 2 infantry. So I have Germany going up to 27 and England dropping to 23. All right, next on my to-do list is West Poland. Let's go take a look over at West Poland for a second. What we have here is 3 infantry, 2 cavalry versus, and the fighters. 2 fighters and a tactical versus 3 infantry and a cavalry. So 5 land and 3 air versus the 4 land. I hope I had my camera on the dice before. Now I wonder, yeah, I think I did. As Hambone says, the camera goes on, your brain turns off. I wouldn't be surprised if I messed that up. But Southern England, we already did that. West Poland. Okay, so I have 3 infantry at 2. Miss. And I've got 2 cavalry at 3. Miss. And I've got 2 fighters at 6. Dang it, miss. Those are both misses. And 1 at 7. Okay, I did get a hit with the tactical, but it wasn't a target select. So he has 1 at 2 with his cavalry. Miss. and 3 at 4 with his infantry. Hit. So I got 1 hit, he got 1 hit. He'll take the cavalry. I'll take an infantry. Okay, next round. Trying to keep track of my losses here. I've lost the coastal sub and a cavalry. I think that's all I've lost so far. Knock on wood. All right, next round. I have 2 at 2 with my infantry. 1 hit. And I've got 2 at 3 with my cavalry. Another hit. And then I've got 2 at 6 with my fighters. And that's the 3rd hit. Just to be on the safe side, I'll roll attack to see what happens. Okay, so if I do need another hit, I got it. And he's got 3 at 4. Oh, shoot. Okay, that hurts for the next battle too. So I only take it with, I lose 2 infantry there, and I take it with 2 cavalry. This hurts for my chances of success in Warsaw. It's interesting because this is the part where I didn't go with what Silk wanted me to do. So Silk right now is gnashing his teeth. Oh, that hurts. Okay, so that's 1 up for Germany. I'm up to 28. Okay, I've got the next battle is going to be in Donoslaski. Note that these guys are coming across a river. These guys aren't. The artillery isn't affected by the river, but the 2 motorized are. So let's see how that battle works out. So I'll rotate the camera down. All right, I've got 2 first strike artilleries. Oh, well, there you go, boom. Okay. Donoslaski isn't worth anything. I take it with 2 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 motorized infantry. Next is Alsace-Lorraine. All right. I have 4 self-propelled artillery at 3, and I'd really like to get just at least 1 hit. Rats. That sucks because I take double casualties, so he's got a shot. Let me just do my armor. 2, 4, 5 armor. Let's see if I get a hit. Did I roll 6 dice? No, okay. So there I definitely got the militia. Okay, he gets 2 at 6 with his first strike. And he got 1, which is I was predicting. But now he's got a shot at 5 with his militia that I wasn't predicting. And I took 2 casualties from that first strike that he did. Okay, so that's exactly what I thought would happen to casualties. I will lose 2 infantry. So I take Alsace-Lorraine with 2 infantry, 1 mountain infantry, 2 cavalry, 3 light armor, 5 medium armor, and 4 self-propelled artillery. Alsace-Lorraine is worth 3. So Germany's up to 31. All right, I think that might be the, oh, I've got my convoy raiding, I've got my Canary Islands attack. Okay, I've got some other stuff still to roll. Okay, convoy raiding. Let's move this up a little bit. Okay, convoy raiding. I've got, in A27, I've got 2 subs. So the red is the attacker with a +2, white is the defender. First one, I do 3 points of damage, And then the second one, the max on this line is 6, so is 2 more points. So I did 5 points of damage to A27. And I believe that knocks Great Britain down to $11. All right, then I've got another convoy raid on the Anzac line in P60. Red is the attacker with a +2. And I did 1 point of damage. The max on that line is 2. So Anzac drops down to $5. I think that doesn't sound right, but let me know if that's not correct. That's my convoy rating. Now I've got that Canary Island attack. This is an interesting thing. I've never attacked the Canary Islands before. You know, what is the terrain of that? I'm not thinking it's mountainous. I hope I don't roll a 2 with this airborne and miss with my fighter, then that would call it into question, because when I look at Cyprus, it's very clearly mountainous. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below of what the word is on the Canary Islands. I think it's clear terrain, but I could be biased. So I got 1 at 3 with my airborne, miss, and I've got 1 at 6 with my fighter, hit. He's got 1 at 2 with his militia, miss. I've been really lucky this game with, I'm not fighting Boston Bruce militia. I'm fighting Panzer J militia. All right, so take the Canary Islands, and I think now that's the end of all my combat. Okay, non-combat movement. Oh, the fighters, the 2 Spanish nationalist fighters go back to Western Andalusia. They don't get a double turn. While we're there in Spain, from Galicia and Leon, an infantry and a cavalry move down to Western Andalusia. From Basque Country, an infantry moves into Madrid. So while I've got Spain on camera, I might as well do disposition. In Madrid, I've got 7 infantry, 2... Sorry, I wasn't on camera at all. Okay, in Madrid, I got 7 infantry, 2 artillery. In Western Andalusia, I've got an infantry, a cavalry, a fighter, and an air transport. Down the Canaries, I've got that airborne. And in Rio de Oro, I have an infantry. Okay, and Balearic has a militia. I don't think I'll come back and reiterate Spain when I do my disposition at the end of this turn. From southern England, this fighter lands on the light carrier. The medium bomber goes back to Western Germany, and the air transport goes back to Western Germany. And then in Bavaria, the airborne infantry will move up 1 to Western Germany. I think, let me double check if that's all my non-combat move. Oh, the fighters that were in West Poland, they land in West Germany. The 2 fighters in the tactical. Okay, I think I did all my movement. Now I'm going to employ my Blitzkrieg special ability. So I get to take a second set of moves with my land and air units. I don't get to do that with the naval units. So in southern England, I'm going to have an airborne infantry and my 2 infantry move up into northern England. And this fighter off the carrier will join them. It'll land back on the carrier. Okay, now do I have enough juice to go after Warsaw? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for Warsaw. Sorry, Silk. All All right, I'm going to go in with 2 cavalry from West Poland. Note that the river is on my side, so I'm not affected by the river. 2 infantry, 2 artillery will boost them, and 2 motorized infantry. Then I'm going to bring in 4 aircraft from Western Germany. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll have to land in, well, do I want to land in Eastern Germany or do I want to land down here in Bohemia? I think these guys will be landing in Bohemia. So that's 2 fighters, a tactical, and a medium bomber. Although these guys, they're not in a good position. No, I have to land in Eastern Germany. This isn't the best. This is another reason Silk didn't want me. I can see why using my aircraft in Poland isn't working out so well. Sorry to I'll put you on hold for a second here. All right, that's what I'm doing. This air transport with the airborne in Western Germany is going to fly up to Scotland and drop off the airborne in Scotland. And then he'll land in Western Germany. So that's 1 up for Germany to 32, 1 down for Great Britain to 22. Okay. And then the last combat is the Alsace-Lorraine group moves into Paris, goes after Paris. And that consists of 2 infantry, 1 mountain, 2 cavalry, 2 light armor, 5 medium armor, 4 self-propelled artillery. All right. 4, 5, yeah. All right, this is what I'm doing. Let's see what happens. So why don't we just start with Paris? Is that all teed up? All right. Paris is a fortified city. I have 4 self-propelled artillery at 3. 2 hits. Ooh, I think I got two in a row. And then he has 2 at 5 with his fortification first strikes. Wow. Okay, so I got 2 hits. He didn't get any. He should have got 1. And I should have got 1. Okay, so he's going to lose his anti-aircraft artillery for sure, and probably a motorized. Correct me if I'm wrong, Panzer J, but I think you'd rather have the motorized because even though the motorized is defending at 4, right now the militia is defending at 4. Next round, you're probably going to lose another unit. So this way you get the shot at 1, the target select at 1. So 1 motorized, 1 anti-aircraft artillery. All right, let's see what happens now. I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have taken. No, that was okay that I took the infantry. Okay, I've got 3 infantry that's boosted to 3 by my self-propelled artillery. And I've got 2 cavalry. And I've got 3 light armor. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Is that right? I've got 2 cavalry, 3 infantry class units that are boosted, and 3 light armor, all at 8. All at 3. 2, 4, 6, 8. I wish it was 8. Well, there's justice. I only got 1. That makes up for me getting lucky with my artillery. And then I've got the 5 at 6 with my medium armor. Three hits. So I got a total of 4 hits that round, not counting my artillery, which is average. And then he gets, well, let me keep track that I did 4 to him. 4 more that I haven't taken. He's got 1 at 4 with his militia that's boosted by the fortification. This does have target select. 3, so he hits, but it's not a target select. And then he's got 1 at 4 with his motorized infantry. A second hit, dang. And then he's got 7 at 6. 2, 4, 6, 7 at 6. And these have target select. Okay, so he got 3 and he didn't get a target select, so he has a total of 5. So he got 1 above what I was expecting. Nope, he got exactly what I was expecting because he missed with his fortification first strike. So he ended up with 5, which is what I thought he was going to get. So I'm going to have to lose 5 units. These are the cheapo ones. Then I'm going to lose more costly ones. So I lose 2 cavalry, 2 infantry, and 1 mountain infantry. All right. He loses his motorized, his militia, and then he has to lose 3 infantry, which will knock him down to 4 infantry left. Now, is that right? Militia, motorized, he should have 5 infantry left, right? Because I only did 4 to him. Now, he did 5 to me. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, so he's got 5 infantry left. All right, I've got how many at 3? I think I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 at 3. I've got my artillery and light armor. 2, 4, 6, 7 at 3. 1 hit. And 5 at 6. Oh, that's awful. That's what Silk was worried about, that I get unlucky like that. Yep. Okay. He's got 5 at 5 with target select. 2 hits, but he didn't get a target select. Okay, I'm going to lose 2 light armor. And he's down to 3 infantry. All right. Let's do my 5 at 6 with my medium armor. Hopefully get 3 hits. And that's what I did. I got 3 hits. Okay, he's got 3 at 5. He really is due for a target select, I have to confess. Oh, great. Awesome. Okay, well, I will definitely take that because I deserved to lose some. With all the infantry class units he had at getting target select, I would have thought that I would take a hit there. But I really got lucky and did not lose any medium armor. So I go up 3 for that. 1, 2, 3. All right. France will fall, but we're going to defer on that for just a second. Finish my Polish. Oh, I forgot about my Northern England attack. So in Northern England, I've got the airborne and the 2 normal infantry, but the airborne isn't being dropped, so that guy is just a normal at 2 into Northern England. It's not, that terrain is normal, it's not a mountain border. So 3 at 2, miss, and 1 at 6. Miss. All right, he's got 2 at 2. Miss. 3 at 2. Hit. And 1 at 6. Rats. Miss. Okay, he's got 2 at 2. Okay, I've got 3 at 2. And 1 at 6. Oh, his militia can't hit and my fighter can't. Okay, there we go. I bet that means his militia will hit this time. Miss. Wow. Okay, so I take Northern England, which is worth 3, with an airborne and 2 infantry. So Germany moves up to 38 and Britain drops to 19. And then I've got the Polish. That's where I'm kind of thin. That's why I saved the worst for last. And I also have to face that fighter. He's got a 50-50 chance. Last game, I did not get hit by the Polish fighter. Will I be so lucky 2 times in a row? Let's see. So I've got 2 boosted infantry, 2 cavalry, and 2 artillery. There's no terrain. So 2 boosted infantry are at 3, 2 cavalry at 3. Oh, I need to roll the artillery separate. So let's start off with the first strike, 2 first strike artilleries. I have been on fire with my artillery. When I roll normal 3s, I can't seem to hit, but I did get a hit here. He's going to lose his cavalry because it's not boosted by the city. All right. Oh, I've got 2 motorized infantry. Are they? Yeah, they're at 2. So I should do my 2 motorized infantry at 2. Another hit. Keep track over here. Oops. And then I've got 4, the 2 cavalry and the 2 boosted infantry, 4 at 3. Yeah, I can hit when it's artillery. Well, that's just when you want to hit. And then I've got the aircraft. 2 fighters at 6. 1 hit. Oh, that's a air superiority hit. All right, and then 1 medium bomber. That's a hit. If I had done the tactical, it would have been a target select. And 1 normal, 1 tactical bomber, I mean. Miss. Okay, well, that was great. So 3 more hits. One of them's a fighter. Let's do his shots first. He has 2 militia at 3. Miss. And then 2 infantry at 5, and these have target select against vehicles, so they could hit my motorized, these guys. Miss. Wow, I am... Okay, well, here's where I really want the luck to miss 3rd time's the charm. This is 1 at 6 with the Polish fighter. Well, I did deserve to lose at least something. I think I'm going to lose the tactical. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think I'm going to lose the tactical. All right. So he loses his fighter because I got the air superiority hit, and then he loses the 2 militia. All right, next round. Two cavalry at 3, 2 artillery at 3. Oh, let's do the 2 motorized at 2. Miss. 2, 4, 6 at 3 with the artillery, the boosted infantry, and the cavalry. Shoot. And then the 2 fighters. Oh, yeah, 2 fighters. I still have 2 fighters. 2 hits, that's all I needed. I'm just going to roll the medium bomber just to be on the safe side. Another hit. That medium bomber rolled low both times. He's got 2 at 5. He got one hit, but it wasn't a target select. I think I'll lose an infantry. So I take Warsaw with, let's see, I take Warsaw with 1 infantry, 2 cavalry, 2 motorized infantry, and 2 artillery. And it is worth 1. So Germany goes up 1. Germany's at 39. I just want to briefly add up how much I lost here. I lost 2 light armor, a mountain, 3 infantry, or no, 5 infantry, 3 cavalry, so that's 24 plus 12, 36, plus the tactical, 47, plus the coastal sub. I don't know how you value that, but last go round I lost, I lost 40 IPP attacking. This time I lost 47 IPP attacking, but there's, the key thing is that I did Sea Lion, so that's why I lost more. Let's take over France, or do the fall of France. So I gain 1 point for Picardy, 1 point for Normandy. Did I already make myself go up 3 for Paris? I don't know. Let's see. 24, I'm at 39, wow. Sorry for this delay. Okay, I've got 7 with England, 2 with Poland, that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then of course 10. 10 with France. So 10 plus 9, 19 plus 24 is 43. 1, 2, 3, 43. Okay. I'll double check that after this is over. We will create Vichy France. Got 3 infantry, an artillery, and a fighter in southern France. Shout out to Mike Macy for painting that fighter. That's beautiful work on the tail there and the nose. These guys disappear. Okay, so in Paris, I have 1 light armor, 5 medium armor, 4 self-propelled artillery. From northern England, that fighter lands on my light carrier. Let's see here, what else am I missing? I landed those aircraft, the 2 fighters and the medium bomber, in eastern Germany. Okay, I think we're ready to start rolling for Vichy territories and such. Oh, I get 10 IPP. Forgot about that. I get the French money. All right. For each French naval unit on the board, 1 to 3 is Free French, 4 to 7 Scuttled, 8 to 10 is Vichy, and 11 to 12 is Axis. So let's get the dice tower on camera. I know I'm going painfully slowly, but my dream is that I do one of these really long German turns without an error. Let's see. I'm cautiously optimistic that I might have pulled it off, but pride cometh before the fall. Alrighty, we got some rolls here. Let's start off with the first battleship. 8. Vichy. All right, let's get out the French. So that'll be in port in southern France. Next battleship. 11. Oh, that's me. That's a German battleship. Holy smoke, already. I'm so sorry. because last time I got really lucky too. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so that will be, let's put that, I think I can put it in port in A11. Let's do that. Let me get a little import marker. Sorry for this delay. Maybe I can just scuttle the rest of everything else, and get some subs for my ally. All right, next is the first naval transport. A 3, uh-oh, that's Free French, and that's what they really want to have. And it's the one that I named Didier Dedex, after my friend Didier. Okay, next is the second. 11, oh, that's Axis, okay. That's two lucky rolls. Great. Oh, I'm sorry. I put the French ship in my, I need to change it over to a German. And that will be in port in Western Germany on the border with A11. Okay, and what's the next? I've done the 2 transports. I've done the 2 battleships. Let's do the light cruiser. Oh, that one goes Free French. Add that over to the Free French grouping. I've got 3 destroyers. I can roll them all at the same time, eh? I think that's all scuttled. Yep. That is, all 3 of those destroyers are scuttled. We'll do the torpedo boat destroyer. A 4, that's scuttled. And then we've got some subs to deal with. Let's do the sub that's in P50. God, I hope the camera's, I just had a worry that the camera wasn't recording. P50 sub. Does this go to my friend Silk? It does. Okay. The sub in P50 gets transformed into a Japanese sub. So he's got a destroyer, a sub, a torpedo boat destroyer, and a coastal sub there, if my tracking of his units is correct. Next, we'll do the 2 subs that are out there, way out by the Marshall Islands. They're same sea zone. A 3 and 11. So 1 goes French, 1's Free French, and 1 is Japanese. All right, and then we got the 1 that's in P52. 11. Man, is that die just rigged? Because it was an 11 just a second ago. That also is Japanese. 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 Japanese subs. This is really bad like last time. I'm so sorry. It's ridiculous. All right, P52 is a Japanese sub. So, let's see here. What else is on my to-do list? It's going to be determining territories. Oh, first St. Pierre and French Guiana become Free French. St. Pierre Island up there near Canada, and then French Guiana down there off north side of South America. Okay, on a 1 to 6, it goes Free French. On a 7 to 12, it becomes Vichy. So low is good for Allies, high is good for Axis. Annam Tonkin, Cochin China, those Southeast Asian countries, 8 is high. Good, that's good for Japan. I think that I need 4 rondelles for that, I think. So the territories that I'm doing are Annam Tonkin, that's worth 1. Cochin China, that's worth 1. And then I think it's New Caledonia and Gambier. They are not worth anything. So Japan goes up to 34. Let me just double check on Germany for, I think I've got 2 for Poland, 10 for France. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 10. That's 12. And then 7 is 19. So, okay, I'm starting off at 43 for these next territories if I get any of these territories. So the next one that we do is French Somaliland, Madagascar, and Reunion. Oh, that one goes Free French. Okay, and this is worth 1. Madagascar and Reunion and French Somaliland. So the Free French are at 1. Next one. Oh, it is, I haven't looked at it. What is the next one? It is Western Algeria. I still haven't looked at it. Here is my sheet. You can see Annam Tonkin, French Somaliland. Next one's Western Algeria. And 7, it does go to Vichy. So what are those again? Western Algeria, Northern Algeria, Southern Algeria. And that's worth 1 point. So Germany goes to 44. Next one on the list is Mauritania, French Guinea, French Sudan, and Ivory Coast. That is Vichy. I don't think that one's worth anything. I think it's 3 to 1 right now, so I'm kind of feeling guilty. The next one is Dahomey. This one has Cameroon, which is worth 1. God, I'm so sorry. Okay, I got another one. Mauritania, French Guinea, French Sudan, Ivory Coast. So I need 2 more Vichy markers. I must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Obangi Shari. That makes Germany go up 1 more to 45. Okay. Next one. I should announce it before I roll. Syria. Okay, well, it couldn't go on forever. 1 for Syria. Free French go up to 2. What's the next one on my rolling list? Tunisia. 11. A lot of 11s. That goes to me. Whoops, that's a free French. Tunisia takes me 46. And then the last one is Morocco. Don't roll an 11. 7. Well, that works for us. Morocco is worth 1. So Germany goes to 47. Alrighty. Placement of units. I need to get Bavaria and Western Germany on screen. In Bavaria, we'll go 3 cavalry. Although I might change that. I need to have a little bit more in Western Germany, I think. In Western Germany, I'll put an airborne, a marine, and an air transport. So I don't like that. I'm going to make 2 cavalry here and 1 more cavalry in Western Germany. Just in case, as Boss and Bruce puts it, someone decides to get frisky. Let's see, what do I have there? Oh, I'm going to put 2 cavalry there. Nervous Nelly. Here I am, like, with units in England, and I'm still... There's no Marines. I don't need to be that worried. Okay, I'll move this guy down here, right? No, I'm going to keep him here. I'm a Nervous Nelly. Okay. All right, let's see here. Placement of units, I did that. I get to name 1 country and activate it to my side, and I'm going to pick Hungary, just like I did last game. So that'll give me 2 infantry and a fighter to swap out. I'll tell you one thing, after you have the big turn like this, it takes you forever to clean up. It's a total disaster. Okay, so I did Hungary. Oh, that makes me go up 2. So I'm up to 49 with Germany. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, I've got recruitment. So Vichy is at a 2, and now the Spanish nationalists are at a 10. Got it teed up on PBE. I rolled a 3 with Vichy and barely missed, but I did succeed with the Spanish nationalists. I'll add an 8th infantry to Madrid. All right. Collect income. I get 3 bonus income for Sweden. I'm at 49. So I believe I collect 52, so I will have 62 for next turn. Disposition of forces. The Free French have a sub in C-Zone P47, and the Japanese have a sub in P47. The Japanese have a new sub in P52, and a new sub in C-Zone P50. I think they got a 3rd sub. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Okay, those are the new things over there. You can see the Japanese got the Southeast Asia. I've got the German sub in P60 there. All right. Coming over here, I already did Spain. But let's look at the Free French Navy. I've got a light cruiser and a naval transport here in P-44. It's got to be one of the worst showings for the Free French. The Vichy have a battleship in port in southern France. All right, the Vichy have 3 infantry and a fighter and an artillery in southern France. In Paris, 1 light armor, 5 medium armor, 4 self-propelled artillery. In Bavaria, a cavalry. In western Germany, an airborne infantry, 1 marine, 2 cavalry, 1 anti-aircraft artillery, 2 air transports. In port, there is a battleship with a naval transport. In Sea Zone A-23 is a light carrier with a fighter, a battle cruiser, a coastal defense ship, a destroyer, 2 torpedo boat destroyers, and a naval transport. Also is a seaplane on map. In southern England, nothing. In Scotland, 1 airborne. In northern England, an airborne and 2 infantry. In Berlin, a militia. In Bavaria, I already said that, cavalry. In eastern Germany, 2 fighters and a medium bomber. In Warsaw, 1 infantry, 2 cavalry, 2 motorized infantry, 2 artillery. In Hungary, 2 infantry, 1 fighter. Next up is Hambone with turn 6.2 CCP and 6.3 USSR.